Yes, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the organic garden. Welcome to the organic garden. Now, welcome to Planter Garden TV. What's up, guys? What's up? Yes. This, guys, this is actually about 12 years old. Compost right here. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. I remember, guys, I could remember when this tree did fall down. I remember this was a big, massive tree that fall down on the ground. And over the years, I've been watching this tree just breaking down. I've been watching this tree just breaking down and breaking down and breaking down. And I keep watching it until it's finally reached this stage. In this tree, we can see many different type of bacteria with our bare eyes, living creatures. We see ants, we see earthworms, we see all different type of living creatures inside of this compost. This is living compost. This is like living compost, which full of nutrients, full of what we need in our garden, guys. So yes, over the years, I watched this tree break down. Now I'm here scraping it up. Look at it. I'm actually scraping up the compost. If you notice, guys, it ain't nothing more natural than this. I'm telling you, what is here is leaf. As you can see some of the leaf. You see, you're seeing worms moving. You could see the outside of the body of the tree. That breaks down here, guys. Guys, you get this in your garden and your garden will produce like a machine. So let's go over this side here. This is the northern side of the tree that breaks down. This is it right here, guys. So all we're doing, we're just scraping the tree that breaks down. So this is over 12 years old. I can remember when this tree break down out of the ground. All right, guys, this is how the forest operates. Everything fall, drop. If you notice, you're gonna see all the leaf and everything up in there pile up. But we're not bothering that at all. We're not troubling that. All we're troubling is the tree that breaks down. That's all we're looking for, because we know there's some rich compost lying right here. This is how we maintain our garden. So now, guys, let me show you a little bit. I don't know if you can see properly, but let me give you guys an idea. This is it right here, guys. Super rich compost, over 10 years old, around 12 years old. Because, guys, you know the trees take a very long time to break down. You know that. We're going to show you what we're going to do with one bucket. We're going to take one bucket of it today. and we're going to show you don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. All right, so right here we have a container full with this, and we're going to show you guys exactly how we use this. Welcome in, guys, welcome in. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. It didn't cost you anything hitting the like button. Yeah. You see all these area here. If you notice, what you're gonna see when you rake this up, all you're gonna see underneath here is compost. It's compost you're gonna be seeing everywhere. But this compost here is from a tree, and we know it's about 12 years old. Yeah. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Just want to thank each and every one of you for all the support. We truly appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you all. We're also happy to share this information with you guys so you guys can have a successful garden season. One thing we know for sure, that things getting expensive, and if you could save a few dollars, why not? That's what we know for sure. All right. Yes. So guys, as you know, this is an area where we add a lot of leaf in this area. Lots of leaf in this area. So what we're going to do now, let me show you what we're going to do. This is the compost we now find. All right, guys, this is really beautiful compost right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take it and we're going to sprinkle it So we sprinkle the whole bucket of compost there, right? We sprinkle the whole bucket of compost. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go and we're gonna bring the rest and we're gonna just sprinkle it over there. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna add a layer of soil over it, just to cover it and keep it during the winter season. So this now gonna be break down and marinate. So when we come out in the spring and we start planting, everything just start growing nice. Look at this compost, guys. So you see what we do? In our previous video live, We spread some leaf here, then we cover it with some soil. What we're doing now, we come in with the compost and spread it out. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the video here. I'm gonna leave the phone, the camera there, and I'm gonna go and get more compost, all right? Give me a minute, guys. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Maria, welcome. Welcome, everyone. I'll be right back, guys. All right, so the people who now come in, what we're doing, we building our soil and we're using a 12-year-old compost that fall from a tree, and we're using that to spread on our soil. So let's go, guys. You see, guys, I put in a lot of work in my garden. I put in a lot of work. So to do a natural garden, you will have to do a lot of things in a manual form, because you're not using anything to make it, you're not running to the store to buy stuff to put in your soil. You're doing it the manual way, but guess what? It all worth it, and it's very well rewarded. So guys, this is a tree that fell down over 12 years, about 12 years ago, and scrape up the compost from the tree. You see, this is the tree body right here. You can see. You know, I'm also going to show you what we're going to do also with a bucket of this. I'm going to show you some secret here today, guys. All right. So we're going to come back for one more trip. And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that bucket of compost. So you see it here, guys? This is it right here. It's rich in nutrients. You see, this is what the forest feeds from. It feeds from its own self. It drops all the trees, leaves, and when they break down, they become food for the plant. Guys, come on, this is real information, guys. You're not gonna get this information anywhere else, guys. Hit that like button, guys. Yeah, you see? All right. Okay. Put the walk in right here. There's a lot doing this with the camera in your hand, but I'm still trying that I can show you guys. All right. So this is a raised bed right here, and we bring this bucket here and we spread it out. You see, we have, if you notice, you see all kind of stuff running up inside of it. So what you do, you spread it out nicely all over the bed. Then you throw a thin layer of soil over it and just leave it right there until springtime. We also going to take a bucket and we're going to throw them around these onion right here, all in these holes. We're going to open up holes and we're going to throw them down inside there. Guys, this will make your garden produce like a producing machine. Do you understand? When you see this wet and the nutrients run into the soil, it's something else. So let's go and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this bucket that I'm going for now. You know what? I'm going to leave it right here. I'm going to leave it right here that you guys can see. I don't think you guys enjoying the video because you guys ain't hitting the like button, so that tells me you guys ain't enjoying the video. So I'm going to be right back. All right, welcome. All right, guys. So, okay, what I'm going to show you guys here, I'm going to show you something that I do as well. And this is creating a liquid compost tea that is loaded with nutrients. All right, let me get the shovel. When you feed your plant with this, guys, I'm telling you, all this information I'm sharing is information I already did. I already tried it and it worked for me. So if you notice down inside here, you're gonna see banana peel, you're gonna see peppers, you're gonna see all that down inside here. This is compost tea. This is a few months old and we're not gonna use this until maybe about next spring. All right, you see it? What we're gonna add inside this now, which we have banana leaf, the banana body. We have a lot of weeds that grows up in our garden, and we put this inside this, so this is gonna marinate down for the spring. What we're going to do now, this same compost that we now get from the tree here, we're gonna add some of this, some of it into this. You know, we're gonna just add all of it into this. Okay? We're gonna add all of that into this. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna press it down, and allow it to turn compost tea for our plant. So in the spring, when our garden starts thriving and doing well, this we're gonna use, we're gonna take the liquid out of it and we're gonna allow it to break down and just feed the plants. All right, so basically what is happening here, it's the water is taking the substance out of the plants, out of the leaf, out of the pepper, and also out of the tree body. All the substance is coming out and end up in the water. So when it's end up in the water now, when you start feeding your plants, you're gonna be giving your plants the liquid. And what the liquid gonna have? The liquid's gonna have all the nutrients, minerals inside of it. So we just cover that back there, cover it back, and just leave it there. You could seal it up. We have the lid thing to seal it up, and we just think it. Sometimes we come and we open it and store it. If you notice, this is a old from the same tree. We take this and we push it down inside here. So all the nutrients, guys, gonna comes out into that water, and that water will be compost tea, liquid fertilizer for our plants. All these things, guys, is what I already tried, and like I said, it works beautiful for me. If you look at my soil, you're gonna see. Hey, thank you, X. Hendrik, how you doing? Thank you for the flowers. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much. Yes. So I just want you guys to know, man. I take a lot of time out to share this information with you guys. It's hard for you guys to find this kind of information anywhere, and also able to get the proof, because a lot of us show stuff but we don't show the proof. So we do live session and we show you from our live session if it works or if it don't works. All right, so how you guys doing, man? Thank you guys so much. Appreciate each and every one of you. So we're gonna continue bringing up this compost. When you creating soil, it's very important. Yes. Hey, Shanique Williams, blessing to you. What's going on? You welcome, you welcome. It's very important, whatever you're doing, whatever compost you're making, guys, is very important to attract beneficial insect into the soil. It's very important for you to attract beneficial insect into the soil, like the earthworm and all these living creatures, the ants. It's very important. They're present in our soil, make our soil great. Their presence make a difference in our soil. So it's very important for us to make sure whatever we do keeps them in the soil. We're not trying to get rid of them, because if we get rid of them, it's a problem. We're creating a long-term problem for ourselves. Benji, life is, you're right, life is beautiful. Blessings, that's true, man, that's right. That's right, life is beautiful. That's right. Yes, guys, so it's all about maintaining. It's all about pay attention. It's all about looking for, don't look for overnight results. Because if you're looking for overnight results, you're going to get distracted fast. Just understand that whatever you're doing is for a long-term investment. And if you continue doing your garden the natural way, you actually setting it up for a long-term investment. All right? So this is why I do my garden this way. The reason why I do my garden this way, because long-term investment. So even though you're not, you mightn't want to come out the following year and do this, your garden's still going to produce, because guess what? Whatever you did, whatever you done in your soil is for a long-term investment. And yes, it might be hard right now. Yes, it might be difficult for putting the work, but I'm telling you guys, it's all worth it in the long run. All right? So my goal is to get this garden going with all the soil prepared and ready before the spring. So that is my job right now, getting everything intact, removing all these bell pepper over there that the weather dried down, remove them, build the soil. We already finished up there already, coming around up here, coming around. All that finished. So we actually putting in the work, guys. So when the springtime come, we will basically be relaxing. So when I throw the compost on top of here, what I've done, I've also covered it with a little soil, because you don't want the rain, you don't want it to wash away. Basically what you're looking for, you want it to soak into the soil, not wash away. You want it to soak into the soil. So when the rain comes, it soaks down. And when it soaks down, that's what you want, because when you plant your garden, when you plant your plant, you just see they start running like wildfire. All right, so that's important, guys. Very important. So we're gonna continue going and bring up the rest of the compost, and we're gonna bring a bucket now. We have some onion here. We're going for a bucket now and just spread it between these onions and just allow them to do what they do. We also want to spread some in our herb bed right here. But when the spring comes, we want everything to be growing nice and beautiful. So this is why now you want to prepare your garden today for the spring. So when the spring comes, it's planting time. Like I said, for some people it might be difficult because of the weather that they're dealing with. The weather that they're dealing with is cold weather, freezing soil. So I do understand that. But for the people who are able to walk their soil in times like these, you should be out there getting busy. So let's go for another bucket of compost and that's it. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Once it concerning gardening, I will answer to the best of my ability. If I don't know, I'll say I don't know. Welcome everyone. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. I will truly appreciate it. So for the people who may now come in the live, this is basically a compost pile that breaks down here for months now, years. This is a tree that breaks down and we're scraping up the tree. Just the tree we're scraping up and we're putting it in our garden. So what we're going to do with these, we're going to spread these between our onions. Hey, Pure Grow, how you doing, man? Blessing. Blessing, Zaya. What's... Yes, man, everything good, everything good. I'm just here right now showing this is a tree. This is actually a tree that breaks down. This is actually a tree that breaks down here. Thank you for the gift, brother. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. Right, so let me show you now what we're going to do with this. So guys, if you see a tree breakdown in your garden, right, or in your backyard, you can leave that tree, watch that tree for years, right? And years after, that tree gonna break down. You see like this tree right here too? I'm waiting on this one to break down as well. You see? So you just gotta have patience, guys. It's all about patience. Nothing happen overnight. It's all about patience. So let me show you what we're going to do here with this. You see under these leaves right here? There's a lot of compost underneath there. A lot of compost all in this area here. I wanted to grow some food here, but because of these trees, the sunlight, they're not getting enough sunlight, and then in the winter make it, in the summer make it worse. You don't see. You know, this whole area here, I want it to grow all over here. But if I have to do that, I will have to get rid of them trees up there, and I'm not willing to do that at all. Okay. Sorry for the movements with the camera, guys. All these are bed too, that we got to do the same thing that I'm doing over here. Okay, so as you see here, we have onions growing right here. This is onion. So what we're going to do, we're going to take these and spread them between the onions. Now, and then we also gonna cover them with just a little soil, not too much. Look at this thing down in here, guys. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Thing is rich. I'm telling you all. So, you know, I will be looking forward for a nice harvest from these onions. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Look at this thing here. You see this, brother? You see this? And all you got to do now is make sure you cover them with some soil. And when you cover them with some soil, that's it, man. You done. Your job is done until harvest time with these onions. Your job is done right here. Look at this thing. Look at this thing, guys. You see, guys, you see the kind of information I share with you guys? You see the kind of information? And the information that I share is all about how for you to save. How for you to save from your garden. How can you save money from your garden? Instead of going out there and spending hundreds, thousands of dollars, and still, after spending thousands of dollars, you're still struggling to have a successful garden. You see what I'm coming from? But what I'm sharing here with you, I guarantee you, your garden will be successful. We did. If you notice what you're seeing down inside here, guys, you're going to be seeing a lot of leaf down inside the soil. But don't think that's a bad thing right there. That's a very good thing right there, because these leaves going to break down into the soil, and this is we're going to help preventing your soil from climbing up together. It's going to also help keeping your soil moist, and it also going to release nutrients, minerals up in your soil. So at the end of the day, ain't nothing to lose if you see these things in your soil. Be happy when you see that. All right? So yes, guys, again, yeah, thank you, Pure Grow. Blessing Aya. Guys, don't forget to check out Pure Grow at D'Angelo Mobley 48. Please check out that brother, man. That brother is doing his thing as well, all right? So let's encourage each other, guys. Let's encourage each other, because this is what I'm doing. My goal is to encourage others. My goal is to let you know that if you're trying to grow a garden, you don't have to go out there and spend an arm and a leg to get a successful garden. You don't need to do that. You can use simple things around your garden, and it can turn out to be more successful than the people who go out there and spend thousands of dollars trying to get a garden going but no production. So don't worry about the fanciness. Don't worry about the prettiness. The goal is production. The goal is success. The goal is able to feed your family with what you're growing. Not a fancy garden with no production. Yes, you got to make it look presentable, especially if you have doing it in front of your yard. Yes, I understand that. But don't go the extra and spending more than you should to have a garden, and at the end of the day, no production. Because I've seen that many times. I've seen that many times. When I explained to someone, there was someone I know, I explained to years ago, because I was telling them, listen to me, I'm growing an organic garden and I'm going to show you the step. But the problem is, a lot of us don't have no patience. A lot of us want overnight result, and that's a problem. And he didn't have the patience. So he started going to the store and buy all this type of stuff. And what is crazy, he have trees around him. He have, his backyard is loaded with trees. He have the things to grow a organic garden. But guess what? Overnight result, overnight result that he looking for and he couldn't get, distract him. Now, if you look at his soil is really sandy. You understand? Real sandy because of all these things he's been throwing in his garden. So guys, you will not get result overnight, but you're gonna get some great result once you continue. And the greatest thing, it's about maintaining. You have to maintain your soil. That's the only how you can get continuous production. You have to maintain the soil. So when you maintain the soil, remember, the soil is losing every year. Because when you grow a garden, the soil is sucking the nutrient, the plant is sucking the nutrients out of the plant. So if you not replacing that nutrients every year, then you're not gonna get production. So it's important, guys, for production, you have to put in the work. You see, look at me. My garden season ain't begin until March, April. That's when my garden season begin. March, April. But guess what? I'm out here in November. Yes. The garden season begin March, April, May, March, April. My garden season. This is the time when I'm going to be planting. But guess what? This is November, December. Since October, November, I'm here working on my soil. Even though it's almost 5 months ahead. And the reason for that is it's maintaining. So, well, a lot of people don't understand. They believe because it's cold in the winter that nothing happened with the soil. That's not true. Things still happen. Operations still going on. It mightn't go as fast as the summer, but it's still going on. So you want to do that in the fall into the winter. For the people who have real cold weather, do it all in the fall. Start preparing your container, start preparing your raised bed, all in the fall. And just leave it for go through the cold weather. Then in the spring when the weather start changing in your zone, you start waking up your soil and start making the holes them and plant it. You already prepare your soil already. So your goal now is opening the soil and plant for planting days. And a good time to plant is on a new moon. From my experience, planting on a new moon is one of the best time to plant, from my experience, guys. Planting on a new moon is the best time to plant. So when planting time and you see, all right, new moon, you got to get ready out there, busy. Because mostly every new moon you get rain. If not the same day, might be the day after or the day before, but rain come around them time. So planting, especially me, I don't really use water. I depend on nature for the water, the rain. So the only how I might use some water if it's really hot and I know transplant my seedlings, Then I might put some water. Other than that, these plants thrive. We just be going through drought every year, and it does nothing to my plants them because of the way we plant. And in February, we're gonna do a lot. February, March, we're gonna do a lot of live session about planting. All right, so please hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you can be updated. We're gonna be doing a lot of live videos when February, March, April. So these are the time I do my planting. February, March, April, May. That's it. I plant enough that can last me during the whole season right down until the frost. So always remember, guys, it's not an overnight process. And if you follow my step, I'm telling you, within 2 to 3 days, yes, you're going to be seeing a big changes in your garden. And guess what? It didn't cost you. Once you have access to the leaf that falls on the ground, the weeds that grows up in your garden, we also teach you how to make compost tea, what to use to make compost tea. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna lose following this channel. Hey guys, sorry. I thought the battery went dead, man.